Hello. If you've been here before, welcome back. If this is your first visit to my website, thank you. The election is fast approaching, and I'd like to use this opportunity to speak to the people of the East Ward. If you've already decided to vote for me, hopefully this message will solidify your decision. If you are undecided, I'd like to use these last few days, these last few hours, maybe even these last few minutes to convince you why I'm the right person for the job. The simple question I'd like to answer is, why vote for me? Because it's time for a change. It's time for independent yet effective representation. And it's time to end the politics of no. I'm 33 years old and I've spent the majority of my life in Bristol. I love this town. I see a lot of good things happening, yet we can do better. For the younger generation of Bristol, I say it's time for us to take a stake in what goes on. For the older generation, I firmly understand the issues that concern you. You want a safe town. You want a fiscally responsible council. And you want your elected officials to understand how much of the tax burden you actually bear. I get it. As a councilman, I will bring a fresh face. I will bring fresh ideas. Yet I will hold the line on excessive spending, and I will fight against any unnecessary tax increase. Further, I will be effectively independent. As a councilman, I will ask the right questions. I will present my own ideas. I will have a working relationship with my fellow councilmen, even those that I regularly disagree with. And more importantly, I will stand up for the East Ward, which has always been and remains fiercely independent. Whether it be Mill Run, Farragut Avenue, which I consider to be Bristol's forgotten business district, Riverfront North, or the Simon & Schuster property, we need someone who can effectively represent the East Ward on major issues. My opponent does not have a working relationship with a single councilman or councilwoman. With a long list of issues in the East Ward, the stakes are too high for grandstanding. It's time for effective representation. Finally, I respect any elected official who is willing to probe. Further, I respect elected officials that are willing to say no in the face of tough decisions if needed so. However, saying no to virtually every good program, which my opponent has done so often, erodes one's credibility and does not represent your interest. Can council be wrong from time to time? Absolutely. However, has council been wrong on every major issue in the last 4 years? My opponent would have you believe so. At some point, one has to wonder whether self-interests have gotten in the way of the public interest. My opponent is not the councilman he once was. I will do away with the politics of no. I will engage in public and respectful debate. I will work with council when appropriate, and I will work for the East Ward always. I think we need an infusion of new, positive energy in our government, and I ask for your vote. Thank you for your time.